Is 15 before 9.
Well, let me see Jamaica become crime free. In Jamaica, and we're Jamaican for economy. No more breeder lasting. Revelation set. Eat once we grow once we hit.
And we welcome you now to another AgroBuzz, our weekly agricultural program. Now, earlier this year, we learned about the Jamaica 4-H Club's National Achievement Expo, which gives youths the opportunity to demonstrate their agricultural skills. This year's staging of the event took on a blended approach with an online component and was held back in May of this year. Now, with that said, I was told that we can look forward to something exciting for 2023, the staging of the next annual event. And to share with us some more is someone who is no stranger to us. Good to have you back and to say happy holidays, Karelle McCormack, Public Relations and Marketing Manager for the Jamaica 4-H Clubs. Glad to have you with me this morning.
Thank you very much, Derek. Happy holidays to you and your listeners as well.
And to you and your family and members of the 4-H Clubs in general. I know they're near and dear to your heart.
Yes.
Let's look back. Give us a recap at the 2022 National Achievement Expo.
All right. So as you said earlier, we had it. We dubbed it as the virtual edition because, as you said, it took on the blended approach. So we had patrons, mostly our clubites and leaders, as well as some of our stakeholders. We hosted them on the grounds of the Denby 4-H and Training Production Center, which is at the Denby Showgrounds in Clarendon, and we had a wonderful time. Basically, what we did, we showcased the winners from the Parish Achievement Expos, which were also held virtually. So we showcased the winners, and we also showcased displays depicting agricultural technology, food diversification. We also showcased our scholarship program, and of course, we also paid homage to our winners, our clubites in the respective events. We also announced our 4-H male and female ambassador, Deshaun Francis and Buena Walters. And we also had our national champion farmers, Julio Gordon and Shalisa Osborne from Hanover and Trelawney, respectively. So it was a very good showing, and despite the fact that we were still under some amount of protocols as it related to the COVID-19 pandemic, we had a good showing. Persons enjoyed it, and they said they were looking forward to even bigger and better things for 2023.
Indeed. And in what ways will the 23 National Achievement Expo be different, bigger, better?
Well, definitely, because the first thing is that we're going back to full face-to-face interface with our patrons, our clients, our stakeholders. And again, we're going to go back to our training center, using the training center and areas surrounding the training center, because we intend to host more patrons. On average, we have up to 8,000 patrons in our glory years of National Achievement Expo. So we want to recapture that, excuse me, and even increase the patronage.
Indeed.
Also, what we're going to be doing, yes, we're also going to be having the Parish Achievement Expos again. Those will be going back face-to-face, and those will be held between March and April. We're going to be having the National again in May again of next year, May 12th. So we're going to have the winners again. But one of the things that we are going to be doing is that we are going to be producing what is called a global food village. Now, National Achievement Expo is going to be pitched as one of the biggest events spearheaded by the Jamaica 4-H Clubs in support of the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries Grow Smart, Eat Smart national campaign. In fact, the theme for National next year will be Grow Smart, Eat Smart, Youth Responding to Food Security. So that theme alone tells you exactly what to look forward to. So this interview is basically to bring awareness to the fact that, yes, National will be back, bigger and better. We're going face-to-face, and it's also an opportunity to reach out to our partners, our stakeholders, and also corporate Jamaica to come and partner with us for what plans to be an even bigger and better staging in 2023.
I know this often challenges the youngsters, and with the tie-in with the Minister of Agriculture's Grow Smart, Eat Smart campaign,
Right.
I imagine, Karelle, that you want them to really, push the boundaries with the use of technology.
Well, definitely, because that is one of the things that 4-H has been pushing for quite some time now. Agricultural technology, because even when we had face-to-face, one of the features that we had for the event was the agri-technology park. So we're going to be doing that, but doing it in a different way. As I said, linking it with Grow Smart, Eat Smart, showing how you use the agricultural technology and how you link it to the Eat Smart aspect in terms of the healthier foods that you produce, and use the technology in such a way that, so for example, you don't have to worry about whether you have a lot of land space or not. How do you use the technology? How do you include your drone technology? It's called precision agriculture. How do you use that to produce more, and of course to produce the foods that you can eat healthier, and of course, as the theme says, to eat smart.
Yes, and I'm thinking outside of aquaponics, there are other technologies that enable you to grow without using soil.
Definitely. Yeah. Aquaponics, hydroponics, all that and more we are going to be showcasing at the parish, first of all, at the Parish Achievement Expos, and then at the National Achievement Expos.
So all of those young people listening who would want to be a part of this expo, what do you have to say to them?
Well, I just want to use this opportunity to say National Achievement Expo will be on. It will be face-to-face, so once again, you are able to come out in your groups, because that's another thing that we want. We want to mobilize persons. So from now, we are just letting the schools know, get your groups together, get your school buses together, not only the schools, because we're also extending it to the communities. And of course, we also want John Public to be a part of it.
Yes.
So we are reaching out
Youth
to
groups.
every aspect of the society.
Yes.
Schools, churches, communities, youth groups, you name it. We want you to be a part of National Achievement Expo next year.
All right. Sounds exciting. And we're looking forward to all the new things that will come out of next year's staging of the National Achievement Expo. Good to hook up with you. Seemed like forever since the last time we spoke.
Since we have seen or spoken with each other. That is so true. That is so true.
Glad to hear your voice, and extend all the very best for the new year to you, your family, and your extended family in the 4-H movement.
And I accept thanks on behalf of all. And I just also want to quickly say thanks to all our stakeholders. And of course also to the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries through this medium, allowing the 4-H clubs to tell their stories to the wider listenership. So thank you very much, everybody, all the stakeholders. Thank you too to members of the RJR Gleaner Group. We appreciate your support, and we look forward to even continued support for 2023.
Indeed, we will be here for you. Karelle McCormack, thank you so much. All the best. Public Relations and Marketing Manager at the Jamaica 4-H Clubs. That's a wrap for this week. That's a wrap for this year's AgroBuzz. Today you heard from our guest, Karelle McCormack. And did you know the Jamaica 4-H Clubs is a statutory body under the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries? Well, the 4-H Clubs in Jamaica carries out its mandate of implementing the National Youth in Agriculture program while imparting specialized training and support to youth under the Jamaica 4-H Clubs Act of 1966 and the Jamaica 4-H Clubs Regulations 1972. For more information on what's happening in the agricultural and agro-industry sector, you can visit the ministry's website at moa.gov.jm. You follow them on Facebook at Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries, and check them out on Twitter and Instagram at MOAFJM.